double trouble division. These contenders are so cool that their Latin binomials are the same word twice, like gorilla, gorilla, or iguana, iguana, or even retus, retus. Hey, how come I'm not in this division? This is an outrage!
Red-footed Booby versus green iguana.
In Honduras, the red-footed Booby flew to its nest high in the treetops. Also in the treetops was the green iguana, resting on a tree branch. The iguana was startled and lost its grip, plunging to the ground and out of the competition.
The iguana should have watched that first step. The red-footed Booby advances. Sarus Crane versus Zocker.
Hi MC! Did you know that the Sarus Crane's Latin name is Antigone, Antigone? Just like the Greek play. So, as the curtain opened on this battle, our brave Zocor was unceremoniously dropped on stage, the stage being a flooded Cambodian field. Our Zocor tried to make it upstage, but was caught in the tall, wet grasses. The crane caught sight of its struggles. Did I mention that Antigone is a tragedy? So it was for the Zocor, who died a noble death, stabbed by the beak of the evil crane.
All mammals make mistakes. But a good mammal yields when it knows its course is wrong and repairs the evil. The only crime is pride. Indian Cobra versus long-legged bat.
The long-legged bat found itself in the bright sunlight of India. It saw what looked like a nice roosting spot, a road culvert. However, the culvert was already occupied by a cobra. The bat wisely made a U-turn and flew away to a safer place. The cobra wins.
Largetooth Sawfish versus acorn barnacle.
The acorn barnacle ran smack into, all together now, home habitat advantage. It was transported to the Florida Everglades, home of the sawfish. The barnacle was still in its larval stage, so it was still mobile, and quickly sought out cooler and saltier waters. The sawfish swam on, not even realizing it was even in this matchup, and it advances.
Wolverine versus lynx.
In Sweden, the lynx had just settled down to a dinner of fresh reindeer when the Wolverine appeared looking for scraps. The lynx glared at the Wolverine. The Wolverine stared back. The situation was tense. But suddenly, a second lynx showed up to fight for its territory. A loud and bloody battle ensued between the two wildcats. As the lynx succumbed to its rival, the Wolverine enjoyed some reindeer and prepared to advance.
The Wolverine gains a tasty snack and advances to round 2. Speartooth Shark versus amoeba.
The ever-adaptable amoeba was hopping a ride on a prawn in Papua New Guinea's Fly River. Unfortunately for both the amoeba and the prawn, the hungry sawtooth shark got a 2-for-1 meal as it chomped on the prawn and swallowed the amoeba in the process. The sawtooth shark wins.
Gorilla versus Phylloreal nematode.
Some eco-tourists visited Gabon and were gawking at the gorilla.
That's what I'm talking about.
Triceratops flies swarmed around the humans, fighting, ingesting blood, and also ingesting the Loa parasite. The flies then neared the gorilla, but Triceratops flies do not feed on gorillas. The gorilla, irritated,
by increasingly noisy tourists and increasingly buzzing flies drove them away. The gorilla wins.
Harbor porpoise versus seahorse.
March mammal magic zipped the seahorse to the unfamiliar, shallow coastal waters of Newfoundland, where it began to scramble for shelter. Meanwhile, the harbor porpoise sensed some delicious hake directly above the seahorse. The porpoise zoomed at top speed, but suddenly was brought to an abrupt halt.
It's a trap!
The hake was caught in a fishing net, and now the porpoise was too. She struggled mightily, but to no avail. The seahorse remained unharmed, untrapped, and the unexpected winner.
Well, that about wraps it up for the first round of the Double Trouble division. There was excitement, adventure, and really wild things. If you've done 6 impossible things this morning, why not round it off with us tomorrow as we recap more March Mammal Madness? Don't panic. See you soon.